gentleman by the name of Igor from far away in Albania asks the following question. I've read 2 of your books. Owl symbolism is everywhere these days on clothes, jewelry, tattoos, etc. I understand it has connections to the occult and the Lilith spirit. What do you think of owl symbolism? Well, you know, Igor, the owl is not the only animal created by God that people in witchcraft have adopted as one of their symbols. There are various spirits throughout history, gods and goddesses, which have appeared to their followers in animal form. In the Norse religion, the wolf is a powerful image. Of course, in Africa, the lion and other aggressive wild creatures. For example, Mammon has sometimes appeared as a crow in various cultures, and other demons have appeared as horses or bears. I one time dealt with a bear spirit in a Native American individual. So there are all types of animals which may be adopted as a symbol. Now, it is true that the owl is one of the more common ones, because primarily of the old idea that the owl is wise. Well, this is a mythic application. The owl is no wiser than any other animal, but because witchcraft claims to be a Wiccan belief of wise ones, that's what they claim the word Wiccan means, then if they are wise in the understanding of the supernatural, why not adopt the image of the owl that has historically the connotation of a creature that is wise? Now, let me address something else. You didn't ask, but it's a common question very similar to what you asked, and that is, what about having symbols of these animals or replicas of these animals, like a painting, a drawing, or a figurine in one's home? It depends. For people, for example, coming out of witchcraft in the New Age, certain animals and figurines or paintings of them should probably be avoided, because that could be a trigger. It has a significant connotation to them of what they were doing in the world of the occult. But in general, no, there is nothing wrong. I would not be offended if I came into a house and I saw a picture of an owl. Now, if I came into that same house and I saw several pictures of owls and several figurines of owls, I might become very suspicious that this person either was involved in the occult and had some type of influence, or there was an ancestral involvement in witchcraft, and it's showing itself through the image of the owl. Now, I myself would not appreciate having an owl around, because, as you commented, it is in the Old Testament associated with the Jezebelian spirit of Lilith, who was actually the precursor of the Jezebel spirit. And I explain all of this in my book on the subject of Jezebel, which you would be very wise to read. So, as the result of those connotations in Scripture, and in popular culture, and in historical witchcraft, I'm just not too comfortable with having a lot of owl images around. Though I recognize that the owl as an animal was created by God, and the book of Genesis says all that God created, he pronounced good. So just because the devil steals something for his purposes doesn't mean that it is intrinsically evil. The most frequent demon that I deal with is the spirit of Jezebel, the most prevalent evil spirit of our age. This demon wants to destroy your health, your finances, your marriage, your family, and your church. Learn the tactics of Jezebel throughout history and in the time in which we live. My book, Jezebel, Defeating Your Number One Spiritual Enemy, is your key to overcoming this demon, which is more prevalent than at any time in human history. Get your copy today. Jezebel, defeating your #1 spiritual enemy.
He took the curses away from me. Was he Bob Larson? Because he can help you.
If your life isn't all that it should be, if relationships aren't working, if your health, your finances, or your spiritual life are unhappy, schedule a personal one-on-one encounter with me. We'll get to the root of the issues that are holding you back. We'll give you answers and a whole new direction in life.
Oh, what a change, what a difference when you have an encounter with God.
Take action. I look forward to seeing you soon.
We encourage your support for this worldwide outreach to do what Jesus did. For the latest information on resources, seminars, conferences, training institutes, retreats, and international missions, go to boblarson.org. Thank you for your prayers and financial partnership.